Day 136. We're at the laundry mat. That's my laundry outfit. I'm washing everything. I'm even washing the kilts. That rarely happens. I'm not sure where we're at. Idaho somewhere, but I'm not sure what town. Maybe Idaho Falls. Seems pretty big. But we're here for showers, laundry, a little resupply, and then if everything goes well, we're back on the trail tonight. I'm mildly hungover from last night. We did send it. We all got really lit. A little beyond where I should have been, but it happens. It was Red's last night around, so you got a party. Like it's your last night around. So let's get back to some serious hiking after a shower and food. I haven't had a shower in I think it's been 24 days, 25 days. We're in the dirty 30 without intending it, but it is overdue. Oh yeah, we're hanging down at the YMCA. Everybody do the dance at home. Me and Dead-Eyed Duck. Oh, the things he has seen. He was once a happy little bird that smiled and blinked. But no, thousands of miles of washing my junk has turned him into this. Showers here are kind of expensive, but yeah, we're desperate, so we'll take them. So we're at Bailyn Pass where we left off. Last when we were here, we did they did a slack pack north. I packed my shit wrong. I had the cart carry all my stuff at 27 miles. But it was the first one to the van. We've ran into a few other hikers here. Peg Leg, and I can't remember the other woman's name. But trail magic them. Red mixed up a few drinks. We're having some cocktails before he takes off. And we don't see him again. We've got a little over 100 miles to the town. I don't remember what town we're headed to actually. So I was going to say the name of it, but I don't even know. Don't even know. But it's 100 something miles, and our packs are heavy, and I've been pampered. With these vans, it's made life really easy. The hiking's been a little slower, but it's been so much easier. I haven't carried more than like 3 or 4 days of food in a while. And then coupled with the fact that there's so much water in the whites, here from where we're at, our next water's 12 miles away. I haven't got 12 miles of that water. I've only had to carry a liter at a time. But the guys are going to stick with me, and we're going to do this section and get back to Rawlins. And I'm going to learn how to be a hiker again, because I haven't had to really make any decisions or do anything. I've just been going with the flow. So before they release me back into the wild and they take off and do their own thing, we've got a couple of weeks to teach me how to hike again. And then I am going to turn on the heat. It's competition. I don't know when the season ends. When does it get cold? I'm pretty sure I'm not doing the San Juans. Just talking to this lady, she just did the San Juans not too long ago. She's like, it was blow down hell. Talked to a guy in the winds, and he's like, I was doing 8 miles a day. And he's a through hiker. He's doing 25s everywhere else. But he's like, no, I did 8 miles a day for several days just because there's so many blowdowns. So I might just skip the San Juans. Screw them. I don't like blowdowns. But I got to turn on the heat, man. I have to do some pretty big mileage days to get all the way back to New Mexico. I like a good challenge. I'm in the best shape of this year. Maybe not of my life, but close, So if anybody can do it, I can. I got money on me, man. I think I can. Guys, we're losing Red. Later, buddy. Happy trails. Oh, it's sad. Okay, let's go be hikers again.
All you gotta do is get back on trail.
Somebody left some trail magic, but none of us want flaming hot Doritos or anything. Or Cheetos. Okay. And we're off. Well, I'm planning on doing a few miles today. And then I gotta wake up early, run my ass to the water source if I want some coffee. Because I only have 1.5 liters on me for 12 miles. Let's do this. So far, not bad. We're only a couple miles in, though. My pack isn't as heavy as I imagine it to be. It's a good 50 pounds or so. But, you know, we just came out of the winds and shit, so this stuff's nothing for us. It's supposed to be decent weather for the next 5 or 6 days, according to count. But, of course, we're traveling. So, you know, you never know. I am going sober. Still having safety meetings currently. But I'm not drinking anymore. I'm at least not carrying it with me on trail. I'll still have a beer here and there when they show up. I still am me. But I bought 3 whole bottles of alcohol, and that's a lot for me. Normally I wouldn't drink that in a several year span. But out here it's a little different. And I got some mental issues I'm working on, and alcohol helps mask the pain. We all know that. But it's time to get a little serious. Got a little smoke, man. Not cool. But yeah, it's time to get serious. Even just doing the low routes and whatnot in Colorado is still going to take some time. Curious what I can do. I'm not going to try to do a 50. I was thinking about it for a while, but I don't want to break myself because I could. I know I'm not immortal by any means. I am soft and fragile. I just hide it by my tough exterior. But even though I'm not planning on doing a 50, I'm planning on doing some pretty high mileage days, back to back to back to back, as much as I can. Yeah, I got to build up to it a little bit. But I got 2 weeks to hang out with these guys, carry the full load I normally carry, toughen up to that. And then when they go off and do their thing, pachoom, it's just going to be me. I'm not going to run into other hikers at that point, more than likely. I wouldn't mind running into Wander again. She was that blind hiker I ran into. She is ahead of me. She's cool as fuck. I enjoyed her company. Curious to see how she does stuff too. I mean, everything I did in the winds, she did blind. Fuck. That's just impressive. It's hard enough when you have everything going for you. Can't even imagine. And Big Agnes turned her down when she asked for help. That I can't imagine either. Still just mad at those guys. And if you're a shitty company, I think you should be called out for being a shitty company. Sure, I don't have much of a voice, but I talk a lot. That's what I do. It'll get to enough ears. They won't feel the dent in their profit margin or anything, but they will make a little bit less, just a tiny bit. 0.00001%. I like just the colors. The green is popping. The laser of the mountains. I think this is our pass. So we're headed towards a strange pass. It's Dead Man's Pass. I like the name. But the pass is lower than everywhere around it. And there's water in it. Passes aren't lower. I'm confused. You climb up to passes. So, I don't know what's on the other side of this hill, but I'm assuming that's Dead Man's Pass. Okay, so I was just confused. This is the pass, but this isn't a pass. This is space between hills. I was thinking that thing was the pass. I was like, how can that be lower? All right, this is Dead Man's Pass. Now, there might or might not be water down in there. If there is, I get coffee in the morning. I just don't want to lose the Rochambeau. Right now, Lucky's undefeated. Count's only been defeated twice. I've had to go get water 3 times. Red 3 times, I think, as well. It's an odds game, but these guys are better at odds than I am. I don't know how. smells like water. It smells very green. But I don't see any water. I don't hear any water. Doesn't seem like it would have a flow. But hey, stranger things have happened. Guess I'm gonna be bound to find out when I climb my happy ass down there. Hearing coyotes and something else over here. Evidently there's a little spur trail going inside. I believe we were supposed to follow that up. But they're thinking there's water and camping down here. I'm sure we've only gone in 4 point something, but it's not bad for a town day. We got a lot done. I got 3 or 4 movies uploaded because the YMCA had 5G they let me use, and it was real 5G. It wasn't that lie where it just says on my screen 5G, but everything works slowly. No, this was good 5G. But unfortunately, I had 2 movies ready, so those popped up quick. But then the other ones I had to compress, and each one of those takes like half hour, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, depending on how long they are. So yeah, I didn't get much more out after that. But I think I got 4 total, maybe 3. They didn't go in the order I wanted them, though. So I have future stuff uploaded, and past stuff still needs to be uploaded. But hey. And we are off trail. And that means we gotta hike back up this thing later. Bye. That's tomorrow's problem, though. There is water. I can hear it flowing as well. So now we're gonna look for some campsites, see what we can find. It doesn't seem like there's gonna be much. But hey, we have water. Day 137. I've been up for a while, of course. It was pretty nice last night. Count gave me the good campsite because he could fit in another one, but this was the best one, and he gave it up to me. Thanks, Count. Appreciate it. It's hard to set this thing up everywhere. It takes up a lot of space. Rumor has it that we're going to start hiking around 7, maybe 7:30. It's probably like 6:45 right now, so I'm already packed up. I'm just waiting to tear down the tent. Just headed south, man. I don't know what's in store. I know there's water in 7 miles. Hey, that's cool. I got water here, but I only wanted to carry a liter, and I can do a liter in 7 miles because I already have coffee in my belly. So let's go see what today holds. And we're off. Up this hill first to get back to the trail. There's somewhat of a trail. And then we are going to, hey, there's a trail going this way. I'm going to go back up the up. But we're planning on doing about 20 miles. And there is a nice camp spot that is also a car camp spot. So there's a yogi situation possible. Not that I need anything, but hell, you never know. I feel like I should just be going up the hill instead of back, but screw it. I'm already on this path. Sun's hidden behind a haze of smoke. It's not too bad in most directions. I assume there's multiple fires going on. It looked like there was thick smoke both north and south of us last night, but not much in between, making me think there's more than one fire. Biggest climb today is Elk Mountain. I don't even think we can see it yet. Maybe at the top of this. Finally hit some trees. Ran into a guy with a dirt bike back there. I asked him to take me over the hill, but I could tell by the look on his face, the answer was no. You know, when some dude straddling him up and over a hill? Whatever. been a steady uphill. We're just ridge walking the whole way. Still a bit of uphill to go, but yeah, almost there. We're headed to this pass. And then we should be able to see Elk Mountain and see what that entails. Well, I thought this was the pass, but according to count, this is only like the halfway point in our climb over the next few miles. Whew. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, came over the pass, and there's just more big hills. I don't know what I was expecting to see, but there's a lot of hills. Assume I'm headed over there. Just walking along the edge, going up a little bit, but not real steep yet. If it weren't for the vegetation, I'd probably be a little freaked out. Just knowing that I have things to grab onto as I, fall off the edge. Once you scree, that's different. Once you start sliding on that stuff, you can just keep going depending on its angle. I'm a freaking Sobo now. The sun's gonna be in my face all damn day. All squinty-eyed. Always gotta trust me. That guy looks shifty. From what I can see now, we follow this along, it actually continues onto the next mountain, which means it goes down and back up, over the tippity top, and then disappears. Whew. Yeah, still a little bit up. Just ran into a couple nobos. We're gonna run into a lot of these people for the third or fourth time. And they're always like, how do you keep ending up here? Yeah, they're just confused. You're not supposed to see the same people that often. Not going the opposite direction. Let's follow the trail. I don't know if it even shows up with the sun in the eyes. Yeah, that's my next hour or so. Maybe it'll be lunchtime up there. Probably not. Not necessarily hungry, but I do need to make my pack lighter. It's hard to be hungry for hiker food. The dinners aren't so bad, but by then, you've walked 20 miles or so you'll eat anything. But the putting the stuff in your gullet during the hike, it's a chore. Trying to breathe while you chew. No, it doesn't sound hard, but it gets difficult sometimes. And you're not in the mood for anything. I don't care anything that I'm like, I can't wait to eat that. Every great once in a while there's something, but it's rare. And even when it is, it's short-lived because you eat too much of it. That is a whole lot of smoke. Some cloud mixed in with it, but still a lot of smoke. Count is way up there. He's got some pep in his step today. Sad to say, I can still see the place quite clearly where Red dropped us off yesterday. And we just hiked over the ridges of all these things. And it takes a lot of time because, you know, you squirrel all the way back and forth. But yeah, we're what? Guessing almost 10, 11 miles away from where we got dropped off. Not much. But still, it doesn't look like that far away. As the crow flies, it's maybe 4. Ooh, break time. Yeah, the break was short. We're all pretty low on water, so threw a little bit of food in ourselves. We're headed down to a spring in another 1.5 miles. Take another little break there, just get some water, and then climb through some more hills. Feel like you've hiked up to the top of a mountain all hard one. You look over, there's cows sleeping. They look like they worked hard to get here. Wow. I'm going over here, don't worry about it. We've made it to the water, and there's other hikers here, Novos. I wonder if we know them. So we have options. There's water in like less than 2 miles. That's too close. There's water in like 4 something, but it's a little over a half-mile round trip off trail. And then there's water in 12 miles. So we just drank some there, walked out with just a little bit to sip on. We're going to fill up again in the 1.5 mile or 2, and then carry for 10. Trying to be as lazy about it as possible. Got plenty of weight on our back. We don't need more. I mean, look at the size of that girl's pack. This water source has been very bad. They had to build a cage around it. Unfortunately, you need a scoop in it, so I got to go back for my scoop, climb over the slowly decomposing cow parts. The day got pleasant and warm. It's supposed to be in like the low 90s down in Lima. Yeah, that's the town we're headed to, Lima. But we're like 3,000 feet higher or so. I did strip the shirt off so I can get some cool tan lines for my backpack. Would have taken the kilt off, but my pack is so full that it would only make it weigh like, I don't know, I'm guessing the thing's like 6 pounds now with all the things I've done to it. But, and I gotta go up over this, do a little ridge walking. So I don't want to put more weight on the pack. And I definitely can't fit it in, so I'm just wearing it. But I'd rather be naked. Sun feels great right now. Whew. Top of the hill. Oh, this one. Oh, barely up. But I assume we're riding all these ridges all the way around. This is the most divide-ish the trail's really felt. I mean, you get up on some ridges here and there, but this has been sustained ridge walking the whole time. If I pee one way, it goes into one ocean. If I pee the other way, it goes into another ocean. Question mark in the sky. Down the backside and up those puds. The literal definition of pud. And here's the spring. Ooh, that's straight downhill over there. No, thank you. So it's over half a mile. And half of that is straight uphill. Excuse me, I'll just carry water. So we've got 2 puds left to do today. That being one of them, that's the smaller one. And one more bigger. And it's only 8 miles to both camp and water. Not bad. We should be there by like 6, I'm guessing. It's 2 right now. It looked a little smaller when I was over at the last hill looking over at it. Here, and you're like, man, that is a sustained, exposed climb. But I bet it doesn't take anywhere like 10 minutes. I should get a time it. I'm curious. When I start going uphill, I'll look at the time. How long does it take to climb down? I'm saying 9 minutes. Oh, 9 minutes in, I still got a bit to go. A little longer than I expected. Maybe 19 minutes. Exactly 20 minutes to get to the top of that hill. Oh, didn't look so steep till I was on it. One more of those. And then just normal ups and downs. It's a pretty big putt too. I don't know if that's the big one of the day. I sure hope it is. Okay, that one, if the other one was 20 minutes to the top, this one's 30 minutes. Just over 40 minutes of climbing this stupid hill. Still lots of puds, but they're all easier than this one. There's a pud right there, and another one after that. It's just a very putty part of the world. I mean, around it's just puds as far as the eye can see. It's only about 3.5 miles to water, and I think like 5 to camp. Puds are getting smaller, but they're still, you know, taxing, I guess I'll call it. But it could be worse. It's a nice sunshiny day. The wind is cool. Any other kind of weather with this would really suck. You're just super exposed. Lightning would be terrifying. Strong winds would be annoying as hell. Rain would make this difficult because then it'd be slop and scree. Pud. Totally worth it at the top of that steep pud. You have a view of all these other puds that you're not doing. Actually, if anything, their ridge line looks way smoother over there. Now we're on the pudsiest part of this place. Of course. Looks like we're pud free for at least as far as I can see. I'll take that. Just a little break. 5,000 feet, over 5,000 feet in a day is a lot of feet. it has started to sprinkle a little bit. We're not expecting bad weather, but you know, things do happen. Spring should be right up in there. Ooh. And then camp is like a mile or two after that. Probably just on the other side of these hills. Oh, hell. Hope this doesn't last long. I'm just gonna duck in here. Oh yeah, it's definitely gotten worse. I've had to retreat further into my trees. Hopefully it passes quickly. Oh, it's cold. I hate that, man. Why can't there be warm rain? Why does it have to drop 30 degrees when it rains? It's just annoying. I was almost at camp too. Less than a mile away. Jerks. Really? Yeah, so, yeah, it's happening. There's still sun shining. There's no rainbow yet, because it's just raining on us. It's not raining out there. Look how sunshiny it is. It's just here. Alright, there's still a little bit of thunder coming from that direction. But that's the storm that was over us. It has passed. Count myself fortunate that I had trees to hide under. See if I can set up my tent before the next one hits. Slightly less than a mile to go. Well, hell, she's been real talkative. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Man, I'm about to be the tallest thing around. I'm headed up this hill. I'm just gonna go for it and pretend everything's cool, because what else do you do? Nice, I didn't have to go up that hill. I get to go this way. Yeah, I should probably stop and put plastic on. Those aren't real good hiding trees. Just go away. Just stop. You don't have to be all angry and drop water on me. Okay, I give up. I'm putting plastic on. And why not some hail? Because, you know, it's always, ice always falls from the sky. It's normal. Every couple of days. At least once a week. Why? I found another tree to hide under. Oh, it's not as good as my first ones. A bit exposed, but hey. I'm already wet, so I don't know what the point is, but it's colder and wetter out there, so I'm gonna stand here and shiver. You can see where people have camp set up and whatnot. But I don't see where I would set up. It's nothing, I don't see anything designated yet. Maybe as I get closer. Well, it sure is coming down out there, don't you know? Man! I wasn't expecting this at all today. The forecast as far as Count Red was clear, with a possibility on the day we went into town. But that's still like 4 days away, I think. But yeah, it's weather. Used to have this. Thanks, tree. I was gonna keep walking, but like, you know, it's an open field out there. So I was like, nah. I'll hide. I'll come in shivering or whatnot, looking colder and more miserable than I am. Maybe some people will take me in and feed me. I know. That's how I roll. Sure, I've got food on my back, but I don't have like hamburgers and bratwursts and things like that, you know. I see light in the sky. It looked like a small cell, so I'm hoping it just, you know, dumps locally and goes away. But I'm willing to stand here for a minute. Comes in waves. Oh, I decided to make a run for it. It stopped for a while. I think I'm good. That's what dumped on me. And then, of course, now I'm cold and wet. But yeah, that's how it goes. I'm not soaked. But yeah, I'm far from dry. I'll be in my tent in no time. Beautiful lake. A lot of algae built up on this side and in that cove. I wonder if I cross its inlet at all, or do I have to go down to the lake itself and scoop? Super inhospitable people down there, but they have all the flat spots. So, I don't know, I'm gonna go back up, see if I can catch the guys, and we discuss. But yeah, the lady made it quite clear that she did not like having me around. Just one of them. The other people were friendly. There's always one. So we'll see what we want to do. There's not much camping around here, so I think they're stuck with me. So here's set up. It's a little breezy out there. I believe another storm is coming in. But yeah. We decided to set up in the area away from the lady that did not like us, or just didn't like me maybe. I don't know. She didn't like everybody. I don't know. I don't care. But we decided to set up in our own little area. We all cooked together. I'd let them get as close as they could to my tent so they could use it as a wind block, because it is a bit on the windy side out there. Bit of mosquito-y too, but nothing horrible. Not at all. I ate my dinner and I'm still hungry. I'm trying not to eat more, but I think I'm gonna dig back in. It's just I'm not in the mood for bars or anything like that. I want food. Bars are okay to eat while you're walking, but man, I really want food. Nothing in there is really food, nor pasta side. Rice sides are the closest thing to food I have, and that's not really food. Oh yeah, glad I'm in my tent. We're supposed to have another shove-off time of 7 a.m. We got a difficult day ahead of us again. I think it's 4,000 feet tomorrow instead of 5,000 feet today. But we're hikers, we can handle it. Manana.